Future Christ here. So there is some audio issues in this video. I am going to warn you about them now. I only discovered them after I had reacted to all the songs that we are doing today, and so yeah, there was some definitely some popping issues that were happening. I have to figure out what's going on with that. So just a little bit of a heads up before the video starts. So when it comes to it, make sure you turn your audio down. So without further ado, welcome to the video.
What is up, guys? It is Christ, and we are back with another video. This is going to be kind of a surprise one for you guys. This is going to be reacting to a bunch of Amaranth. We're doing 4 songs today, and it's not really a particular album reaction. It's just I am really getting into this band, and I'm tired of listening to the same 3 songs over and over again. They're amazing songs, but I absolutely love the band, and so therefore I would like to get even more of their music into my system. And so what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be checking out 3 original songs and a cover, mostly because they just released the cover for a Sabaton song. If you guys want me to check out the original, I can, but I know the Sabaton, they've done copyright blocks on me in the past, and I haven't been able to. I just sort of gave up on reacting to them because of that. But there's a reason for this. There's a reason that we are going to be reacting to a lot of Amaranth songs over the coming months. I can't say specifically because I don't know if it'll happen 100% yet, but there's something coming up. I'm not going to tell you what it is in case it falls through, but by next month I should know for certain whether I will be doing it or not. All I can say is, for you conspiracy theorists out there, put on your tinfoil hats. September 13th. That's all you get. And so with that out of the way, we're going to be checking out some Amaranth songs. I'm super excited. I am loving this band. They're so unique. They're a little bit death metal. They're a little bit pop. They're a little bit electronic. And I love the combination that they have. So without further ado, by the way, I have done some research on the band. I kind of know the singers. Nils is the male clean singer. Henrik is the more, I guess, screaming vocals. And then Elise is the female vocalist. So I have done some research on the band. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started.
Ready? Aim. Okay, York. You're on your own.
In the draft of 1917, a man
This guy's voice is amazing.
overseas through the trenches he went from the land of the free.
Into war he brought 2 things along, a rifle and his faith. Trying to rise as a private assigned to 338.
On the day Alvin York entered the fray, saving the day, 82nd on the way.
I love how they're just having fun in the video. That's awesome. He sounds really good. They got a crate that said Sabaton. That's awesome. Also helps that the song is amazing.
When his faith had been put to the test, the call to arms he heeds.
That's awesome.
On the end of October he went, made his sergeants for his deeds.
He was leading the way of the war machine guns on the hill. So the enemy taken the prisoners in the power of his will.
We don't do that here.
Sergeant York
We don't do Batman here.
saving the day, 82nd on the way. Into the fires of hell they are gone.
Oh my god, this song is amazing. I have to check out the original. Ooh, I like that change up on the drums.
Sergeant York achieved that day. Oh, let go to the USA. It's 82nd on the way. They're falling apart what they now say. Well, Sergeant York achieved
Oh, all singers are gone now. That's pretty cool.
USA. It's 82nd on the way. They're falling apart what they now
Holy crap, that was that was amazing. That was a really good song. I could definitely tell it was the cover of a Sabaton song, because of the harmonizing that was involved in just the style of instrumentation. I could definitely tell that it was a Sabaton song, but they totally made it their original. They totally added to it in ways that I fully expected them to. I expected there to be some electronic stuff, but I expected them to sort of retain uh, the sound of the original as well, which I'm assuming they did. I haven't heard the original, obviously, but that's something you guys want me to check out. I can definitely do that, or at least I can attempt to do that, because Sabaton is I've gotten, I think, 3 copyright blocks, and after that I just gave up. There was another band, Blind Guardian. I've gotten like 3 or 4 blocks from them, and I just gave up. So it just really sucks when a band is amazing, but like they don't allow you to do that. I may end up checking out Blind Guardian and Sabaton on my own time if they keep getting blocked, because they are a band that's worth checking out, regardless of whether I react to them or not. So yeah, that was absolutely amazing. I loved all 3 of the singers. They definitely added something to the song. That's the reason I like this band so much, is you get so much variety in one song. It's crazy. I showed Amaranth to my mother last night, who doesn't really like harsh vocals or anything, and she was actually liking them. So that's a good sign. When they have an accessible sound that a lot of people can enjoy, that's when you know you've made it big. But yeah, so I think that 82nd All the Way was absolutely amazing. I'm not going to go into a lyrical analysis here for this song specifically. If we do the Sabaton one, I will do it there, but I'm not going to do it here. Mostly because there's 4 songs, and I have to get through 4 songs. So next, we have GG6. So this is one that came out after, I think, Helix. But I wasn't able to react to it. I was really sick during this time, so I wasn't able to react to it. So now we are going to be doing that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and check it out. Looks like it's sort of... Looks like it's related to Helix. Okay, start with a breakdown. Okay. I really like this song so far. Okay, guitar solo, okay. Ooh, that sounds really good. I'm just gonna put it on the next one so you guys see what it is. Next one will be Burn With Me, but we're gonna talk about this one first. So, this one was really good. I could definitely tell that this was one that was aimed at the haters of the band. That there was some things that made me think that. Uh, he says, "You bastard, I'm ripping it faster. Got to deal with the fact that I'm the master. I see you dipping in a stall. Gotta fall through the wall while I stand tall. So fear me." So it sounds like he's talking to someone that doesn't think very highly of this particular person or this band. In my opinion, that's like sort of what I get out of this. But what really made me think about it was the chorus. We'll get to that in a second. I don't really know what I think is Henrik is the one that starts the song. He's the yeah, Henrik is the harsh vocals. Yeah, Henrik is the harsh vocals. Sorry, I'm looking at Wikipedia so that I know what I'm talking about. So, I don't really quite know what he was talking about in this last section here of the verse. Get my way, never stay. Take it away, gotta obey. Never your way. Gotta chill down, I gotta say. I'm gonna slam the trunk. So, this particular line is kind of confusing to me. Like, I don't know if he's talking about... The last line makes me think he's talking about, like, kidnapping somebody. I don't think that's what's happening, no. I'm thinking he's saying he's going to stay true to himself and his artistic direction, even though other people are, like, trying to talk him down and stuff. What really is sort of what brings it home is the chorus. Now, I've never really quite said this, but I thought that, like, he does a little bit of rapping, but with his screaming, which is kind of like, let me see if I can actually, no, I'm not going to put that up there. It might crash Chrome. I have like 8 pages open, and if I just put it in one, that's not going to be good. But he says, "You're coming at me, and they say that you're crazy. A growling gangsta with a tongue like razor. From what you said, faked. Know why you're hated. Not complicated, you're overrated." So I'm assuming this is talking about people who hate the band. It's either the things that they say to the band, or it's the band's, like, I guess, firing back at the people that hate them, that doubt them, that kind of thing. And then Henrik says, "To growl like a computer," gotta censor some things because it'll get pushed down in the algorithm. "To growl like a computer is in my genes, like a mainframe got a space brain." So what he's saying here, he's more intelligent than these other people, and he's saying that growling comes very naturally to him. It's part of him. It says, "Like a pacemaker placed in my brainstem. In my basement, I hide all you people who hate me." So maybe it was talking about kidnapping. I gotta slam the trunk. I'm gonna slam the trunk is what it says. That's probably what's happening right here. That's funny. I guess I should have read a little bit further before I said that. They said, "Like I hate people with a backup plan. Like I see you skip in the back. Now gotta back down." So people that heckle them, like, probably when they're playing concerts, and the band probably confronts them, and they just sort of cower away. I always thought it's funny when people do this, especially when you see, like, the singers calling them out, and then, like, they're actually wanting to fight the person that's in the crowd, and the person always backs down. It's so funny to watch. They don't expect people to, like, actually call them out for that kind of stuff. So I definitely understand what this song is talking about. It's about the haters. It's a very spicy song for people that are hating the band, that are just saying just bad things about them. That's yeah. So I can totally get behind that. So GG6, it gets my seal of approval. I have been dying to listen to more Amaranth. What's funny is they don't get a whole lot of views on my channel, but I really don't care, because at the end of the day, I'm making content that I want to make, not necessarily content that people want to watch. It's I mean, it's great that people watch my stuff, but if I'm just making videos that only, like, people want to watch, and I'm not really doing things that I want to do, it can get kind of tiring. And so stuff like this every once in a while, even though it's not necessarily things that are going to get a lot of views, it's stuff that I want to make nonetheless, and so I don't really care if it gets a whole lot of views. I've never been about views. I've always been about exploring music and bringing, like, happiness and new music to people that have never heard it before. That's what I've always wanted to do on this channel. And so that's what I'll continue to do. even though like my likes and my desires for the most part line up with the people that are on this channel, so it works out that way. But things like this that don't really get a whole lot of traction, I'm going to continue to do because it's stuff I enjoy. So yeah, without further ado, we're going to check out the next one. Which one was it? Burn With Me. You guys are going to like the last one. This is one that's been requested a couple different times on the channel, the last one that we're going to be doing. I'm not saying what it is. It may have popped up on the screen already when I accidentally flipped over, but that's okay. So without further ado, let's check out Burn With Me. Okay, looks like we got a sort of more in-depth like video. I think this is an older song, so it could be a different vocalist. Oh, it looks like she died. Okay, go. Oh no. I'm loving this song already. Oh, that sucks.
To the highest bidder. Now you with a man that is gone, we're a sinner. Well, no one care about me. I am just a man meant to set you free. I try to make you a part of me. I even told you all that theoretically there is this something that I need to know. Why am I the only one that lost it all?
But every day and every time I turn around, searching for a place that I have left behind, and all I wanna believe that you could bleed so
Oh, it sounds so good. I got goosebumps right now.
Another's dream. When someone says to me this was a melody, how can I believe there's another sun? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm the chosen one.
as the night is taking what is left of day, and everything is like it's made of clay. I feel like I am the only one, feeling my need to be recalled with someone.
Every day and every time I turn around, searching for a sign so I can make a sound. All I want is to flee.
I wanna see you burn with me. I'm just an empty shell. I'm not a smile transformed to someone else. Take your seat. I cast a spell, so you'll be less like you and more like someone else.
Trying to hit me with that sad guitar solo. Ah.
I'm just an empty shell. I'm not a smile transformed to someone else. Take your seat. I cast a spell, so you'll be less like you and more like someone else. I'm just an empty shell. I'm not a smile transformed to someone else. Take your seat. I cast a spell, so you'll be less like you and more like someone else.
Oh man. I didn't cry, but like I was like anything else? No. there's been something that happened recently that involved a car crash. It was just absolutely tragic. I made a video about it on my channel. And so this video really strikes a chord with me because of that aspect, and that's just terrible. They got into a fight, and she drove off with the car, and I'm assuming his last words to her weren't very pleasant. Um, and now he can't take them back. And it's man, that video was sad. The music was so good to go along with it too, but man, was the video sad. I'm definitely glad I reacted to that video instead of the song. I was wanting to just do songs, and if this gets if this gets blocked, I'll have to put like like a black square or something over the screen where the video is. But man, that was a sad video. I did not expect that. I didn't actually hear any like harsh vocals, and so I'm trying to figure out who that was. Okay, so the former members. Let's see. So I think this was. Let's see. So I think this was. I guess Jake E has been with the band all the way through. At least it says here. It says Jake E has been with the band all the way through. Oh wait, never mind. I'm stupid. Okay, so this is Nils. It's either Jake or it's no. I'm pretty sure it's Jake because this came out in 2013. So yeah, he's got a really good voice. I think I've heard him in the Nexus too. He sounded really good in the Nexus. Or I think that was him. I'm not sure. Let me look. Nexus came out 2013, so yeah, it would have been Nils. Well, no, it would have been Jake. Sorry. So yeah, he's got a really good voice. It's one of those things where it's almost like Killswitch Engage in that aspect, where I've heard both of the lead vocals, and I love both of them. So like it's one of those things where you can't really pick between them. The new guy is amazing, but so is this guy as well. And so I'm really liking this band. It takes a lot for me to like go and research a band on my own, especially when I'm not doing videos and stuff, and just try to take in information while I can. And so that's one thing that I could definitely say is happening with this band. So the next song is one that I've had requested a couple of times. Actually, we forgot to go over the lyrics. Let's go over the lyrics. Burn with me. Now, is there like any sort of... You are gone to the highest bidder. Now you're with a man that is God's worst sinner. Well, no, don't care about me. I was just a man meant to set you free. I tried to make you a part of me. I even told you that what would happen. So it sounds like this is someone that tried to reach out to this person. Maybe they were in a broken relationship, a very abusive relationship, and he tried to be the better person and tried to save her from that bad relationship, but it looks like she either just went back to the person who was abusing her or something like that. I haven't quite figured it out yet. So there's something that I need to know. Why am I the only one that lost it all? But every day and every time I turn around searching for a place that I have left behind, and all I want to do, and all I want to believe that you could bleed so. I think I don't know what this second half of the verse is about. I'm assuming he's kind of resentful because maybe he sacrificed a relationship of his own to be with this person. That could be what it's about. Let's see what the chorus is about. Burn with me, I'm just an empty shell. Another's friend transformed to someone else. Take your seat, I cast a spell. So you'll be less like you and more like somebody else. So maybe he's not the I think that this could actually be about the abuser now that I think about it. Burn with me, I'm just an empty shell. So this person, there's not much to this person. They're pretty much gone on the inside. Another's friend transformed into someone else, transformed to someone else. Take your seat, I cast a spell. So this is obvious. I think that this is actually about the abuser now that I think about it, because of what this is saying right here. Like, because there's been times where people get brainwashed or sort of conditioned to an abusive relationship, and that's all they know. And so when they find something that's better, they don't know how to handle that particular situation, so they end up leaving that person or going back to the person that was abusing them. I mean, so I can see what this is talking about, and it says, so you'll be less like you and more like somebody else. They could have conditioned this person to be just like them, is another thing that I could say. Um, One life is another's dream. What someone says a myth is one normality. Uh, hmm. I'm not really going to get into lyrics too much more, simply because this is already going to be a long video. It's already 26 minutes, so I'm going to call it a quits here. I do have a basic gist of what the song is about abusive relationships or something similar to that, and it's just talking from different perspectives from what I see. So yeah, that's a pretty good song. I really liked the video. It definitely added that extra layer on top of the song, which I really appreciated. So without further ado, we are going to be checking out Drop Dead Cynical. This is one that's been requested a couple different times, and one that I'm pretty excited to check out as well. So without further ado, let's check it out.
I need attention, feed on my addiction. I want the action, satisfaction. You have to feed me words that I inquire. So my Discord someday takes me higher.
Got a really good riff throughout the song.
It's your illusions, fatal contradiction. I need the action, revelation. I like to thrill you, I am what inspired. Let you explode in cosmic fire.
That ended unexpectedly. I was enjoying that song too. I wish they would have went into like a guitar solo or something. So every single song that I have heard so far is killer. I have not heard a bad song by them, and I am just absolutely loving everything that they have put out.
Okay, so something funky was happening with my mic during the reaction. I do apologize for that. I don't know what was happening. I only caught it towards the end of the video, and so I do apologize for stuff that happened. I'll probably do an intro saying that there was some little bit of messed up audio, but I have to sort of talk more quietly now because I'm going off of the just the computer microphone, and so I'm not talking directly into my headset. So, every single song that I have heard uh, today was absolutely amazing. There wasn't a single bad song. They were all absolutely amazing in different ways. GG6 was amazing in terms of just his brutal musicianship. Burn With Me was really touching in terms of its video. I didn't expect that, and I got a little bit emotional. I'm not gonna lie. And then the last song that we did, Drop Dead Cynical, was just a headbanger. It was a banger of a song. I gotta say it that. I could see why you guys wanted me to react to Drop Dead Cynical. In terms of the lyrics, I'm think that they are much better this time around than the first couple times I listened to them, mostly because it seemed that their lyrics were more philosophical than anything, which is not a bad thing. But I'm not really a philosophical person, and so it's really hard for me to understand like some of the metaphors that they're using in this. I guess in their songs, I over listening to the Nexus several times, I sort of began to grasp a concept where it's talking about cryogenic slumber and that kind of stuff. But other than that, it's really hard to understand some of their lyrics. But these ones were really good. I didn't go into a lyrical analysis of Drop Dead Cynical because I just couldn't make heads or tails of it. But I would say that the music itself was absolutely amazing, and it sometimes takes me a bit to understand a song, what a song's about. So I fully expect to understand what Drop Dead Cynical is about as the more I listen to it. But yeah, overall, I have absolutely loved every single one of these songs. I can't really rate them because they're just all absolutely amazing. I love them all in different ways. Every single song is unique to me. When it comes to Amaranth, they all have such an incredible range that it's really easy to listen to, and they have a really accessible sound, which is why I like them. Yeah, but with that out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and end this video, guys. If you liked Amaranth and you liked this video, I would please appreciate it if you subscribed and if you left a like, because it helps get this video pushed up further in the algorithms and helps more people see the video. But yeah, the only thing I'm going to leave you with is I want you to get your tinfoil hats on, get your conspiracy theory on, because something's coming up that I may be potentially doing. And I can't really say what it is right now in case it falls through. But I will say this: Amaranth, September 13th, 2020. If you have to, look it up. That's all I'm saying. Without further ado, we'll see you guys later.